This is your Aldi boiler setting box. Basically it's press and hold to turn on, I've just turned it off. Press and hold to turn on, press and hold to turn off, that button. Green LED showing there, showing you it's working just fine.
Yeah.
If a red LED shows you've got a problem with the gas, it won't work without the 230 mains on. Setting the heating, showing you here, your caravan is represented by a little house with a thermometer in it, showing the area temperature at the moment is 23 degrees and your mains are plugged in. Temperature can't be easier to set. It's basically touchscreen to whichever temperature you wish it to be at. Showing 23, I'm going to turn it up a bit, 24, so it will actually turn the heating on to show you it working. Here is your water temperature setting. Water off. With your little cheese only half black, it's actually 40 degrees is what the water temperature is. Turn it up, it's basically 60 degrees.
Okay, so that's really hot then, isn't it?
Really hot.
Yeah.
It's yeah. Here are your fuel we'll use. The electricity at the moment we're showing we're using 2 kilowatts. If we just want to use the gas, 2 kilowatts, you can use up to 3 kilowatts, but if you've got an unlimited ampage pitch you might only be able to use 2, and obviously gas on or gas off. If it's showing you a green tile, it's showing you which ones you're using. So I'm using both at the moment.
Yeah.
That one is for air conditioning, which you don't have on this caravan. Over here, this A is showing you that it's ready to talk to this appliance, which is a third party panel. So this can talk to that.
Okay.
That's what that A is actually representing. Pretty straightforward. Questions?
No.
See, as I've turned it, you've heard it, just heard it click on then, showing a little circle here with arrows. That's showing the circulating, the heating is actually working. If I come back into it and turn it down to 22, that will actually cut off in a second. There it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's as simple
That's
as that.
quite,
Yeah.
You do have settings in here also if you want to set it for coming on at certain times of day or night, but it is actually easier to do that with the app if you're going to use the app, which is this one.
Oh, okay.
Your Swift command system.
So sorry, with the heating you can either set it to use gas only, or electricity
electric only.
Why would you have both on?
To use both, it basically boosts the temperature of. You won't be using the gas all the time because if you've got your 240 mains plugged in, what it'll do is use the gas to bring. Let's say, for instance, you're taking it in turns with the shower, and you've got guests over using the shower, using lots of hot water. What I'd recommend you do is turn it up, so that like I say, you've only got 10 litres of water on board. So your boiler to keep up, you use all the electricity you've got and gas you've got to help your boiler keep up with you. But what it'll do once it's reached its temperature, it'll stop using gas anyway and maintain the temperature on with the electricity.
Yeah. So the little boiler there has 10 litres of water in it. So is it works similar way to a combi boiler in the house?
Similar, but your water supply is still your Aquarol.
Yeah.
So you can only use what's on board and what you've got in the Aquarol.
Yeah.
In effect.
Yeah. Okay.
But I wouldn't recommend you leave it on high because you're burning fuel you don't need to. Okay. Pretty straightforward, really. You'll get the hang of it, I'm sure.
She will.
You will.
She will. She will.
You just will.
She's technical. She'll read all the books.
Okay, I'll wave my hand in front of it like that. Magic.
Oh, magic.
It's got a little eye there, wakes it up when you. At the moment it's showing you've got the water pump on. So let's say, for instance, you want to take a shower right now or use the sink. The water boiler will refill itself. These do actually switch themselves off after a bit. So, like I say, if you want to take a shower first and you want to leave some water in for your partner,
Yeah.
turn that on and click that up.
Yeah.
So at least there'll be hot water in for when it's your turn in the shower.
Yeah.
10 litres of water will be gone in no time.
Yeah.
So it's like the old boilers, isn't it, rather than a combi boiler?
Yeah.
Like it's refilling cold water into
You're
the boiler.
You're refilling your boiler
hot
with
water
cold
tank.
water all the time.
That's like
Yeah.
I had in my old house. Yeah.
Yeah. That's your water pump explained. These are your light switches. Your main lights down the middle here.
Yep.
See those?
Yeah.
Your dimmer lights are the ones above the cabinets, front and in the bedroom area at the back. Your awning light, it's showing it's switched on at the moment.
Yep.
That's off, on, simple as that. These are all, most of the things you can do on here, you can do with the app as well. See, for instance, over here are your scroll buttons. It's showing you we're on dimmer level at the moment, and your centre button is your select, so you can scroll all the way around. Basically a big loop. There's about 10 options to go into. If you press the select there, it's showing you dimmer level 100%. If we turn it over to 5, it turns the dimmers down to 5%. And up again to 100. It's getting a bit dingy in here, isn't it? We'll go around again until we come back to dimmer level. Interior temperature. This is actually telling you the core temperature of the caravan. The frost detector, not the room temperature. That temperature is the temperature underneath that bench by the boiler.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
This is the actual room temperature.
Yeah.
So don't get those two confused. If you're
Right.
seeing 19.5 and think, oh, that's a bit chilly, you turn the heating up. That's the actual room temperature. The thermometer for this one is in this unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one is underneath that bench for the frost detector, which you can have on the app, because it'll actually text you and tell you your caravan's freezing.
Yeah.
It's switched on. Silly, really. I'm told if you need your caravan to tell you it's freezing, your water's already frozen. It's too late.
It's a bit late for that, yeah.
And of course, there are only plastic pipes on these, so they pop quite easily. Carrying on round, this is an amp limit setting on this. Some pitches you'll go to will only have so many amps available to you. 6 amps, about the minimum round in the UK. So what this basically does is not let your caravan use any more than 6 amps at once.
So it won't blow it.
It won't. So it won't trip the pitch.
Right, okay, excellent. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've got your hairdryer and the kettle on at the same time,
We were
that will
concerned
usually
about,
pop-
because you'll forget.
That'll usually pop the post at a limited at 6 amps. But what your caravan will do, it will shut the heating off and other things as well if necessary to prevent you tripping.
Oh, excellent.
The post.
Excellent. Yep.
You can go up to 10, which I'm told most of the club sites are. One's here at Love to Stay are 16.
16, yeah.
And there's no way on earth you could trip that with just the two of you in a caravan. And some are unlimited if you want to take a tumble dryer with you as well or something. Some do. Some take washing machine and tumble dryer with them in the car.
Yeah, we've seen it.
Get the awning up.
Yeah.
I can't see it. That's not camping in my eyes. Anyway, carrying on round. This you can actually select the vehicle or leisure battery, but the vehicle will actually override the caravan and switch this off once you hitch up to it. So you can actually manually change it back to being a leisure battery if you want to use the lights in here, because you can't. Other than the fridge, the only thing that works when it's hooked up to the car, nothing. You have to use the leisure battery. Solar power. You have pretty sure you do have a solar panel on this. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Mind you, a second.
Sorry.
The regulator for that is in here.
Trying to do it slow.
It's showing you even now that we're indoors. There is actually some
Right, some light.
there's some light working and actually sending power to the battery,
Yeah.
even though it isn't showing on here. If we're in a bright sunny day,
Yeah.
that would read whatever kind of ampage you've got going in. But that is a handy thing, especially if you've got a motor mover.
Yeah.
Close that again. Don't want anyone catching themselves on it. Okay. Obviously we've got no vehicle.
Yep.
If you're on that setting when you hitch up, it will basically override this and tell you engine running or something, or vehicle battery attached there. This is showing your leisure batteries being charged, which is your battery, 14.1, brand new battery that is. So this is, you asked outside to monitor this. There you go.
Right.
If it's being charged and it's having trouble keeping 12 volts in, which you won't have any issue with for a good few years yet, time to get a new battery then. But at the moment, 14.1 is very good charge.
Okay. So is that kind of the maximum that we can expect to see? 14.
Yeah, that's 14.1 from 14.2. You'd expect that from a brand new battery.
Okay.
After a couple of years, your battery will struggle to charge.
Yeah.
That's the time to get a new one, because you can't just, not like the old days, you can't just put deionized water in them anymore, because they're chemically sealed, aren't they?
Yeah.
So if it starts regularly dropping below 12, then
even with the charger in it,
then
time to get a new one.
Okay.
Because once your charger's unplugged, there's only the solar panel charging it, and if you're using the motor over it, it'll go flat in no time.
Yeah.
Time to get you'll be okay for a couple 3 years.
Okay.
3, 4, depends on how much you use it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things.
Yeah.
You look after it, it'll last longer.
Yeah.
Like everything and anything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Right. This is the module we've got in the caravan at the moment. Sergeant EC620. If you want to have a look at a YouTube video of it, that's what you put in.
Okay.
Because they do actually do a demonstration video as well. You might have seen a little sun come up then, a while ago.
I didn't notice it.
A little sun glimmered there. These are your powers here. There's your battery and 240 mains.
Alright, and then the little sun.
If we get a bit of sun coming here, you'll see a little sun showing,
that's the solar panel.
Showing your solar panels working properly.
Okay.
Go around a little more. System settings. This is one I'll need to go into to get this to talk to your phone.
Yep.
Fridge settings. We can actually adjust the fridge with your app and this if we wish to. The moment it's telling you, go into it. It's on gas, which I do believe it is on gas 1. So what I'll do to demonstrate this is working with this, I'll change it over to electric, which is done. Something else you can do with your app as well.
Okay.
Heater settings, I need to go into this as well to get this to turn that off so we can use it on the app. I'll show you that on the video as well, because when you get set up on your pitch, you'll need to you can turn this on manually. I'll go back to that, and we're back to dimmer level. So what I'll do first, while you're videoing, is go into heater settings, select. At the moment it's telling you it's manually being controlled over here. So what I'll do is I'll go over twice so it's on app, then you cursor up once so it's on exit settings. That will now switch this off, which is just done. Okay. Then I'll go into system settings. I'll ask one of you to get your app out or appliance, your phone.
I've got mine.
Turn your Bluetooth on, please.
Bluetooth on.
Yeah, okay. Now I'll press pair. Do you see that?
Where did you press that then?
It
Sorry.
hasn't come up yet.
It will come up on the bottom of the earth the first time. It'll be the same when you come and pair it up with yours. We can actually do it.
Yeah, that's mine, but yeah, I can't.
One at a time.
Yeah, I can
this
see
one-
now. It's just
this one's
Bluetooth then,
yours.
innit? You can only do,
Mine's in the handbag. Is it in the car?
Yeah. Just pause if I press the record button then.
Yeah.